What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ja Hoops, and I am back with another upload. And in today's video, I want to go over the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have had a shaky offseason. Not really a bad offseason, but they had a bit of a shaky offseason. And this looks like Steph Curry don't have a lot of help around him. Klay Thompson left in free agency for nothing after having a shaky season with the Warriors last season. And his former teammate, Draymond Green, was happy for him, saying that Klay Thompson was unhappy last season and he was just happy to see him leave and go somewhere he could be happy and get more minutes and, you know, start and hopefully have a better season. But just to see that Draymond Green literally said when Klay Thompson called him telling him, hey, I'm leaving, I'm going to Dallas, he didn't even try to like persuade him to stay because he knew that Klay Thompson was ready to leave and he knew he was unhappy. And I don't know if that's kind of like, I don't know if that's like, if that's the good, I don't know if he should have persuaded him to stay or if he should have just let him walk. I really wanted to see Klay Thompson move. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was going to trade him at the deadline because he was struggling so bad. And I think they could have got more value out of him, you know, trading him at the time. But he was having a bad season, so he didn't have a lot of value. But I'm pretty sure they probably could have traded him in the offseason, during the season, and got something back for him. But he left for nothing. And then after that, the Golden State Warriors start pursuing Paul George. I even uploaded a video saying Paul George is going to the Warriors, because I wanted to see it. I think that would have been perfect for the Warriors and Paul George, but that didn't happen either. They pursued Paul George, but it was very complicated. They can only get Paul George via sign and trade, and Paul George opted out of his contract with the Clippers. The Clippers was not offering Paul George anything that he wanted. The only way that the Warriors could have got Paul George is if he would have signed with the Clippers and then did a sign and trade to the Warriors. But it just didn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers was offering Paul George some boo-boo deals. He even said on his podcast, like, that was disrespectful. He literally said that. He said the Clippers was disrespectful with their deals. All Paul George wanted from the Clippers is what Kawhi Leonard got, and they was unwilling to do it. They didn't get Paul George, and the Warriors didn't have anything that the Clippers wanted. So I don't think the signing trade even would have worked in the first place. The Clippers just seemed uninterested in getting Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson was wanting to leave, and we all knew that I knew Paul George was going to leave the Clippers. So I thought they probably could have did a swap, but the Clippers wasn't interested in Klay Thompson at the time. And after Klay Thompson left, they did sign Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, and DeAnthony Melton. Those are three good basketball players. Don't get me wrong, three good, very basketball players, good role players. I even made a little short TikTok about them getting Buddy Hield. I think Buddy Hield was a perfect replacement for Klay Thompson. I don't know if they'll start Buddy Hield or bring him off the bench. But that's a good shooter that actually moves around. You know, I think he'll fit really nice with Klay Thompson. Not Klay Thompson. He'll fit really nice next to Steph Curry and Draymond Green because he can shoot the lights out. It was earlier a post. Buddy Hield said this is going to be like the first time I could say a teammate is better than me at shooting. Saying Steph Curry is a better shooter than him. And Tyrese Maxey said, like he don't agree with him. I think, obviously, Steph Curry is a better shooter than Buddy Hield. But Buddy Hield is very close. Not very close, but he's kind of close to Steph Curry in shooting. We all know that that's all Buddy Hield really do is shoot threes. Yeah, and here lately, the Warriors have been pursuing big man Lauri Markkanen. We all know that Lauri Markkanen is in a weird situation with the Utah Jazz. The team isn't very good, and we all know that Lauri Markkanen is an all-star type player. So I would think personally that he would want to leave Utah, but it's not looking like that. The Warriors been pursuing him after Paul George went to the 76ers, they started pursuing Lauri Markkanen. Like that was their prioritization, was trying to get Lauri Markkanen. I think the Utah Jazz and the Warriors talked about Lauri Markkanen trades for about 2 weeks, but Utah didn't like any of the offers. I think the Warriors tried to offer them like Moses Moody, some picks and stuff like that, and the Utah Jazz declined. I think the Utah Jazz wanted Brandon Podziemski, but the Warriors was very unwilling to include him in trade talks because we all know that the Warriors believe so much in Brandon Podziemski. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but for Lauri Markkanen, I would consider trading pods. I would really consider trading pods for Lauri Markkanen because I think Lauri Markkanen would put this team at a different spot in the West, like alone. You know what I'm saying? He's a good basketball player. He can play the big for him, and we all know that the Warriors was looking for a big, you know what I'm saying, a big that can score, and Lauri Markkanen would be a perfect fit with the Warriors, but it just didn't happen. The Warriors was not willing to give up Brandon Podziemski, and I seen posts saying that they'll rather give up Kuminga over Podziemski since Lauri Markkanen and Kuminga play the same position, which makes sense, you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of glad that the Warriors is kind of worried about their future. I seen in the podcast basically saying that Draymond Green stopped the trade because Draymond Green and the Warriors was talking about a trade, like they was finna make a win now type of trade, but they was gonna trade a lot of the young assets, and Draymond Green declined it. Draymond Green himself said that's not a good trade for the team, and the Warriors ultimately didn't do it because Draymond Green has a big voice in the franchise. So if Draymond Green is saying don't trade, for a win now type of player for all our young talent, that means that the player probably wasn't all that good. Because if you ask me, I feel like Draymond Green and Steph Curry is in that stage of their career where they should be looking for win now players. They shouldn't be looking to get younger or stay young, in my opinion. But that's what the Warriors want to do. They want to worry about their future a little bit. I think if you're worried about your future, maybe you should have kept Jordan Poole. But we all know that would be, we all know that was complicated because Draymond Green decided to punch the living talent out of Jordan Poole. So Jordan Poole ended up going to the Wizards via trade, and I just think it's been downhill since then for the Warriors. It's been downhill since Jordan Poole got punched and went to the Wizards. Klay Thompson left them for Dallas. And now the Warriors are in a very weird predicament where it's just Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and a whole bunch of role players, which is okay because now we can see other players step up. Wiggins had a real tough season last season, man. If Wiggins can step it up, if Kuminga can step it up, I think this team can be decent. But I really don't think this is a playoff team. We got an aging Steph Curry that's going to really have to carry the offensive load, and a whole bunch of role players, man. Like, I really want to see the Warriors make a splash. Make a trade for All-Star to help Steph Curry. That's why I really want them to get Paul George, because Paul George has been that perfect two-way player, to go along with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, add some offense, add some defense, but it just didn't happen. He ended up going to the 76ers. I'm happy for Paul George. He's in a way better situation than the Clippers, but Lauri Markkanen has officially signed the extension with Utah, make him untradeable for this season. So now it's looking real bad for the Warriors. Now they can't get Lauri Markkanen at all. Lauri Markkanen is untouchable. And I literally just seen a post recently saying that the Warriors are going to put their main focus on Jonas Valanciunas now. They're going to try to pursue Jonas Valanciunas via trade. But the thing about that is Jonas Valanciunas just signed a decent little deal with Washington. And I kind of like him going to Washington because now he'll have a big opportunity in Washington to start. He'll have a lot of offensive opportunities on that team. We all know that Jordan Poole and the Washington Wizards need some help. They also just got Alex Sarr, so I'm pretty sure Jonas Valanciunas want to try out that Wizards. He want to try out the Wizards for a little bit before he just get traded to the Warriors. But if the Warriors could get their hands on Jonas Valanciunas, man, I ain't glad that'd be a bit of a game changer too. But yeah, I think that'd be a bit of a game changer if they could get Jonas Valanciunas. That would be decent. So you guys, let me know down below in the comments how you feel about the Warriors going into next season. I'm not feeling too good about the Warriors. I think they're doomed. Okay, I do think they're doomed, and I think it's only gonna be downhill from here for the Warriors. They might as well just keep Steph Curry and just trade everybody else, man, and just get ready for this rebuild after Steph Curry retire, man. It's about that time. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button, smack the like button, and leave me a comment on what you would like to see next or what I could do better in my videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.